I never believed in the supernatural, not ghosts, not demons, and certainly not the creatures from old folk tales. I was the skeptic of our group, the one who'd walk into the haunted, abandoned house first, who'd laugh off strange noises in the woods. But that changed 3 years ago, and I've never been the same. It started in the Smoky Mountains. Me, Maya, and Chris decided to take a road trip, escape from our dead-end jobs for a while. We found this rental cabin on one of those websites, cheap because it was off-season, and the pictures looked good. The owner, Diane, seemed nice over email, if a bit intense about certain rules. We arrived late afternoon. The place was exactly what you'd expect. Rustic, a bit run down, but charming in that backwoods kind of way. It sat at the edge of this dense forest, the kind where the trees grow so close together it looks black inside even during the day. Diane was waiting on the porch when we pulled up, mid-50s, weathered face, eyes that had seen things. She gave us the keys, showed us around, then said something I should have taken more seriously. "Make yourselves at home," she said. "Just stay out of the woods after dark." I laughed. "Bears." She just looked at me, dead serious. Something worse. That night, we sat around the fire pit, drinking beers, laughing about Diane's warning. Maya asked what I thought Diane meant. "Chris heard some story from her," I said. "Something about a thing in the woods that mimics voices." Chris nodded. "She said it hangs around the shed. Once she got fed up, screamed at it to go away, and it screamed back in her voice." "Right," I scoffed. "And I'm Bigfoot's second cousin." We decided to sleep in our cars that night, just for the adventure of it. We parked near the shed, laid out our sleeping bags in the back of our SUVs. I remember feeling peaceful, looking at the stars through my sunroof before drifting off. I woke up around 3 a.m. needing to pee, got out, walked to the tree line, did my business, went back to sleep. Not a care in the world. The second night was different. I woke up at the exact same time, bladder full again. But when I reached for the door handle, every hair on my body stood on end. This overwhelming sense of dread washed over me, like my body was screaming danger, but my eyes couldn't see the threat. I peered out the windows. Nothing there, just the faint outlines of trees and our other cars. I tried again to open the door, but I physically couldn't make myself do it. Whatever was out there, my body knew it was a predator, and I was prey. The next morning, Maya mentioned waking up feeling like she was being watched. Same time, 3 a.m. That's when I knew it wasn't just in my head. That evening, we noticed all 5 of Diane's cats huddled on the porch, staring toward the woods. They never did that, according to Diane. Animals know, man, they always know. We still stubbornly decided to sleep in our cars that third night. That's when things got undeniable. First, Maya's walkie-talkie died. Then Chris's fan. Then my flashlight. One by one, every electronic device we had just drained. Within 5 minutes, we were gathering our stuff to go inside when I heard it. Something large moving through the leaves, getting closer. But in the darkness, I couldn't see anything. "Let's go. Now," I said, trying to keep my voice steady. We spent the next 2 nights in the house. Diane gave us sage to burn around the cars. It helped. For a while. After that trip, I became aware. Like once you notice these things, they notice you back. I'd catch movement out of the corner of my eye, wake up at 3 a.m. for no reason, heart pounding. 6 months later, I was staying in a friend's camper in northern Wisconsin. Middle of the night, I woke up sick, rushed outside, and there it was, standing right in front of me, pale, wrong-shaped. Those eyes, like looking into nothing, black holes that seemed to drink in the light. "It's watching me," I whispered, frozen in place. My friend came out, shined a flashlight where I was looking. Nothing there. But I never saw it leave. I was staring right at it, and it just wasn't there anymore. "You were hallucinating," my friend said. Maybe I was. I wanted to believe that. 4 months after that, I was with some different friends in Ontario, at a place the locals called Lob's Bush. We were walking trails at night, stupid, I know now, when someone shot off a Roman candle. A fireball ricocheted into the dark woods, the scream that came next. I still hear it in my nightmares. Inhuman, sustained, impossibly loud, like something that had never known pain suddenly feeling it for the first time. "Run!" I shouted. We sprinted toward an open field. The scream stopped, followed by this deep, rattling inhale that sounded like an alligator's bellow, mixed with a hyena's laugh. Then a second roar, closer, angrier. It was coming for us. We made it to the field, then circled back to our car. As the headlights swept across the tree line, I saw those same eyes from Wisconsin, huge, reflective, watching from between the trees, much higher up than any animal should be. It knows me, I realized. It's been following me, hunting me, ever since the mountains. Since then, it's only gotten worse. I've talked to indigenous elders, cryptid hunters, paranormal researchers. They all say versions of the same thing. It's a skinwalker, and once it knows you, it never stops. Sometimes I hear it at night, whispering my name in Maya's voice, or Chris's. I've stopped answering calls. It's learned to sound like my friends. I've moved 3 times. Doesn't matter. It always finds me. Last week, I was alone in my apartment. 3 in the morning, always 3, when I heard footsteps outside. But wrong. Too many legs. Not moving right. They stopped outside my door, and then a knock. "Alex, you in there, man?" Chris's voice. Perfect inflection. Perfect tone. But Chris was in California. I checked his location on my phone, hands shaking. 2,000 miles away. "That's not Chris," I whispered. I haven't slept since. I keep the lights on. Salt lines at the doors and windows. Sage burning constantly. Doesn't help. It's out there right now, watching, waiting, learning. None of you believe me. I can see it in your faces. That's fine. I wouldn't have believed me either, 3 years ago. But I'm telling you, these things are real. And once they notice you, once they know you exist, did you hear that? That sound just now? No, don't open the blinds, please. Because I'm telling you, it's not whatever animal you think it is. It's not a person. And if it sees you, if it learns your face, your voice, it will never stop hunting you, never stop watching. And the worst part, no one else will ever see it. Not until it's too late. Wait, listen. Someone's at the door. "Hey guys, sorry I'm late," Maya's voice calls out. But Maya texted she couldn't make it tonight. Don't open that door.